Right now, you got it on
Tino Cucino.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
All right, y'all. Happy to be here, man. We're full of Red Bull. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be an energized show, baby. We kick it off with listener therapy, right? You got something going on in your life. You want someone that's not really directly in the circle to just kind of give you some perspective. We'll try. Janelle reached out because she thinks her best friend is a liar, and she low-key wants to call her out, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin a friendship, so we'll read the DM that Janelle sent and then analyze the situation. Listener therapy is kicking off Tino Cucino Radio. Next. All right, so listener therapy time. It's us trying to help you with whatever you got going on in your life. Janelle reached out because she thinks her friend is a liar.
Oh, dang.
Is she really a friend in that case? Let's have Serina read the DM.
Every time I go out, I FaceTime my bestie so she can see my outfit. She always tells me I look good, so I just take her word for it. Recently, I've been looking back at some pictures from the last few years, and I realized that I look crazy half the time. When I started thinking about it, my friend has never said anything negative about what I'm wearing out. So I think she's been lying to me. Either she doesn't care what I wear, or she likes when I look crazy so she can look better than me.
That is a thing.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that there's a ton of friends. It's like they're not trying to hate on you, but they're just like, damn, I wish I looked like that. I want to be the hotter one.
Yeah.
And so they kind of like sabotage it a little bit, I think. Nicasio?
No, I agree. Like one time we were out of town and Serena, you wore this pink outfit that looked like
and I felt great.
I know, but I told you this looks crazy. Like you look crazy. You look like the Pink Panther. And everyone else is like, oh, you look nice, Serena. You look nice. And you hated me for it.
I didn't hate you for it. I was just like, I love it, and I'm going to wear it because I feel confident.
Anytime Nicasio could look at Serena and say, you're ugly. And Serena would look back and go, you're crazy. Stop it. It's wild, man.
Confidence.
I mean, what do you think, though? Like, in this specific situation?
I don't think that her friend is like necessarily trying to look better than her, but maybe her friend just doesn't want to hurt her feelings if she does think it looks crazy. Because there are some people like that where they're like, I don't want to tell her that it looks bad. But it's like, no, tell me that I look crazy.
People always say that, but it's like
you can't.
Like when you're in a relationship, right? And like, let's say you're like, this just made me look fat. If your husband said, I mean, yeah, you look a little, it's poking.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna be like, oh, thank you, baby. And like,
No, I don't want him to tell me like, so I don't look crazy. Because I'm like, yeah, like this actually happened this weekend. I'm like, do I look fat in this dress? He's like, no, you look great. I'm like, okay, you don't see like my mom belly? He's like, no, like you look amazing. But I want him to tell me if like I didn't.
I see it.
See my mom belly?
you see, she laughed.
She loves it.
Boy, she's like, you're crazy. This is wild, man. I don't know, bro. I really want to get your thoughts on it. Do you think that her friend is lying to her? Like, being a little malicious and trying to, I don't know, jealous and envious? Or is she just overthinking the entire thing and just whatever? Who cares what she says? We'll take it to the phones and talk to you next. Yo, so Janelle reached out. She thinks that her best friend is a liar. I guess basically, like, every time she's getting ready to go out for whatever, date, girls' night, whatever, she FaceTimes her friend. And she's like, hey, check out my outfit. What do you think? And her friend's always like, oh, girl, you look good. You got to go take the world on. You know what I mean? And I guess she's been looking at pictures from the past. She's like, yo, I look crazy. Like, these outfits are not the business. Is my friend lying to me? And so she kind of wants to call her out. Jasmine, what do you think?
I honestly think that the friend is not looking out for her best interest and wants to look better than her. Because if she's looking back at pictures and she looks ridiculous, then maybe her friend's not being honest.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like most of the time, girls are very honest if their friend looks bad. They're like, oh, no, like, we got to fix this or fix that. Like, they call it out. So if she's not, then, yeah, I feel like there's some type of jealousy in that circle.
I agree 100% too. There's something wrong there.
She said, though, she's been looking at pictures throughout the years. And, I mean, trends change. So there's things that, like, when I wore back then, that was a style. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, my gosh. So maybe that's just the case.
That could be possibly, but at the same time, you got to look at the style and be like, okay, well, when that style was in, did that really look good as that style?
She sent us one of the pictures, and she's wearing a Ronald McDonald outfit. That's it's never been in style.
It was Halloween.
There's a problem.
Wild.
Coming up next.
Tino Cucino Radio.
Drake is on a sold-out tour across the country right now. It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to the boy.
Oh, damn.
But people are throwing things at him. He got hit in the face with a water bottle.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy, man. We'll talk about it next in Tea Time. Drake obviously on a sold-out tour across the country right now doing his thing, but fans were throwing stuff at him.
Yes.
People do this at all the shows now. I don't get it. Why do you go if you don't like the person?
Exactly.
It's so weird to me, man. Let's talk about it. Celebrity gossip, baby. Tea time. Tino Cochino Radio. Serena's got more.
So Drake was recently performing in London and Amsterdam, and fans were upset because they felt the ticket prices did not match the quality of the show.
Oh.
And there's video of people throwing water bottles and rolls of toilet paper, which I'm like, you just carry that to the show? Like
Porta potty. Take it from the porta potty.
You just go you go to the restroom and just take a roll.
I guess. And I guess they were saying, so I was reading the comments, and they were saying that people were mad because instead of him actually doing the singing, he was doing a lot of he wants the fans to sing the words.
Oh, like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that drove me insane.
So people were mad about that. But
Maybe he
I'm
has a sore throat. I mean, like Justin Timberlake, if he had Lyme disease and he's going through it, his body might be taking a toll. So he's like, yo, help me out here. But he didn't want to tell everyone, hey, I have Lyme disease, so do it. But then he had to because the backlash was so crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe Drake's doing the same thing. He's on tour. If he's singing, it's not just rapping. His vocal cords are probably messed up, and he wants some help from the crowd.
And there's even a video of him getting hit in the face with the water bottle. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
wow.
Yes.
I mean,
so I'm like, what are you guys
stings.
doing?
If you take the underwear and the bras, you got to take the water bottles as well. Like, you can't just...
Hold
Is
on,
that your motto?
I'm very confused. You're the ultimate Drake supporter, and now it sounds like you're like, whatever. He got hit in the face, but it is what it is.
No,
Like,
yeah,
stick up for your man, bro.
I do. I just feel like you got to take it as being an artist. Like Morgan Wallen, the same thing. Like, he got things thrown at him. It's just, what are you going to do? Chris Brown, same thing.
Nobody wants things thrown at them, though.
Yeah, but I'm just like, you got to kind of take it for what it is. Like,
So if you were DJing and someone wasn't giving you requests, they're throwing bottles of beer at you, you're just gonna take it.
Yeah, but it has to be like over 30,000.
Oh my gosh.
Not 30 people.
30,000 what?
Like people. It has to be
You
like...
think you're ever going to DJ for 30,000 people?
You only DJ for 30 people?
That's a good night.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
74% of women say they want a man that pays for everything, but I thought we were independent. Dude, I'm very confused. We're gonna discuss this more next. So 74% of women apparently say they want a man that pays for everything, but I thought it was I'm independent and I don't want any of that.
Yeah.
I'm
We
very
can't win.
confused. Serena, tell us more, please.
So it says that they found that women preferred a man who covers all the bills, citing financial leadership as a form of security and respect. And it's not just about material things, that it represents stability, reduced pressure, and a chance to live without burnout.
And what are your thoughts on this?
I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, the man has to pay for everything. But right when it said a life without burnout, yes, I feel like that's what I want. I want to feel like we're a team and we're a partner and things. So if like you are taking care of all the bills, which I've said before, my husband did do that at one part in our relationship, and I feel like the money that I did make, I use that as like our like vacation money and stuff. So we were still a team, and I do feel like I wasn't stressed and I was able to do the things that I needed to do, like finish school and pursue my career in radio, and it was with him taking care of a lot of those things.
So since he did that, did he basically do his time? And like he doesn't have to do it anymore.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm going to be the
breadwinner, the provider.
Well, I'm not anymore. He still is a breadwinner, but it's because he can. But I think that he values that. Like, he wants to always make more money, and not like he doesn't care if I were to make more money, but I think he always just wants to take care of me.
I came across this post the other day, and it said that by 2030, an estimated 45% of women aged 25 to 44 will be single and child-free. And basically because they've been chasing careers so much, they put like family and everything else to the side so they could become like that boss bee. But by becoming that, they put everything else to the side, and I guess, they won't have a partner and have kids because they've been so focused on work.
It just depends. I think every woman wants different things. Like, some women want the careers and they don't want kids like you used to, and that's okay. Like, for me, I always knew I wanted to be a mom, and I also have friends who they don't want kids and they just want the career, and I don't even know if they want to be married.
So how come when I say I don't want kids, you all judge me?
I don't judge you. Just sometimes I question if you hate my child.
Oh my God! Wow! What does your kid have to do with me? Oh God! How wild is the world we're in?
Tino, I think you're smart.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
There's a magician that I feel like everyone's seen, but you might not be familiar with his name. But he's had a bunch of shows on TV before where he like uses magic but also pranks people. He's really funny. His name is Justin Willman, and he just has released a new special on Netflix called Magic Lover. And we sat down on Zoom to have a conversation. The guy blew my mind with his tricks. And I just, during these conversations, I like to ask people about life and the highs and lows, and like for advice for somebody that might be at their lowest. What type of life advice could a magician give you? Justin had some really good advice, and it's kind of like We've all heard fake it till you make it, but he kind of elaborates a little more on that. And I thought it was really cool. I want to share it with you next. So there's a comedian / magician by the name of Justin Willman, and this guy's selling out shows all over the country. He's got a special on Netflix right now called Magic Lover. I used to watch it, like when I go to the dentist office and stuff, they would have his prank shows playing.
Oh, wow.
And I've been seeing it for years and I never knew his name. And once I saw we were like gonna have a conversation, I was like, oh, this is that guy. And bro, I mean, he's just been able to turn, he's one of the few magicians that I feel like isn't creepy and scary, but he makes it fun. And it's like, you could take your whole family to the show and all be amazed together. And so during our conversation, we were just talking about life and, you know, we're big mental health advocates. So we talk a lot about, you know, everyone that's listening right now might not be at their highest point. They could be at their lowest point. And if that is the case, what type of advice could you offer them? I was very curious. What advice could you get from a magician comedian? And Justin actually, you know, hit the nail on the head.
For years, I was waiting for permission to succeed from whoever I thought, you know, said, all right, it's your turn. You've done the deal. We're going to give you the green light. Your dreams can come true now. And there's nobody out there who will do that except for you. You know, like I feel like everybody who we look up to and see is doing the thing that we want to do. They just like faked it till they made it. You know, they just pretend, they just did it. You know, nobody is prepared to step into that next chapter until you do it. So I think, you know, we are all the managers of our own destiny. And I think there was a time where I think something switched and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to, if no one's going to make my special for me, I'm going to make it myself and put it out there in the world. Like, who's to say that I can't live my dream and do what I want to do right now?
It's honestly a really good conversation. You can stream the entire thing right now on my solo podcast, Is Anyone Listening? The new episode just dropped. So wherever you stream your favorite podcast, all you got to do is search for Tino Cochino, Is Anyone Listening? All right, Josh, Tino Cochino Radio. This is Tino, and I want to share with you something from one of my comedy sets over the weekend. I had a show. I was able to headline, you know, your boy's doing it. And it was really good. Really, honestly, probably one of the best shows I've had through the entire year and 3 months that I've been doing it. It was, so it's thrown by this a group of two comedians called Primo Productions.
Okay.
And what they do is they rent out random venues and they just throw shows. And so they rented out a random Mexican restaurant and they booked the show. And I was like, all right, we'll see how it is. You know, a gig's a gig.
Yeah.
Showed up. It's packed, bro. I mean, wall to wall packed. I was like, oh my God.
Did you get nervous?
No, it felt good.
Was it mariscos?
They did have it, yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
The energy was just, it was amazing. And so I go in there. All the comedians did great. It was awesome. Now, point of my story. I haven't talked about it on the radio yet, but I have talked about it in my comedy sets. So I'm going through a divorce, and it has been a very emotional, eye-opening experience. I don't have to get into the details of it, but it's been a lot. And so in my set, I don't talk about like, a ton of it. I just kind of share that I'm going through it. And for the past few months, I've had, you know, different people in different cities when it's done kind of come up to me and be like, yo, man, I relate to it, and I'm sorry, but it gets better. Trust me, and for men and women, I'm telling you, cities all over the country, and it's been really cool, and that's been something that's kind of helped me, you know, push forward. This older gentleman, I mean, late 60s, pushing 70 for sure, was at the bar by himself, and he's watching the show. He's been laughing all night. When I went on, he was laughing, like hitting his knee like the old timers do, like pointing.
Oh, that was funny.
And it was good. He was having a good time. So he came up to me at the very end of the show, and everyone's just saying bye and taking pictures. And he was like, "Hey, man, are you really going through that?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You know, I was married for 30 years to a bipolar woman."
Oh my God, 30 years.
And he's like, it honestly, like she was like clinically diagnosed. It's not just me talking stuff. He's like, and it was tough because I loved her, but I loved the person that I knew and I didn't know the other side. And so it was a real tough thing to balance. He's like, and then we, you know, separated, but she passed away recently. And it still affected me because we were together for so long and I haven't been out since. And I told myself, tonight I'm going to go out and I want to have a good time. And he's like, and you did that for me. He's like, I was able to come out and the things you talked about related to me and it made me laugh and it made me think. And I just want to say thank you for giving me one of the best nights I've had in a long time.
Oh my God. And then you went home with him.
And then we hooked up. It's crazy to think though, right? Like I never would have thought that I could have a connection with another human. You just don't think about things like that, right? Like you're going through whatever and we're all in our own little movie and we're the star of our movie and you don't think too much about everyone else. But it was just interesting. Like, that guy's mission was to go out and just have a good time, and he's been going through some hard life stuff, and we were able to make that life connection. And I thought it was really cool.
That is a beautiful story.
Yeah, it was sweet. And so it just got me thinking, like, have you ever shared a moment with a stranger that's kind of made you reflect and be like, oh wow. I know we have a listener on the line. Her name's Jasmine, right?
Yes. No.
Yes. I'm looking at it. It's right here on the dial. Oh, wait. I'm lying to you.
Oh, my God.
I'm lying. Damn it. I'm having a moment with Matt right now that I don't like. I'm not going to lie. I don't know her name, but I know she's been on hold. So we'll talk to her next. She said it was an encounter with a homeless man. And you know a lot of people, when you see the homeless, you don't pay them any mind. I'm very curious to see what her experience was. We'll talk to her next. All right, so we're talking about like sharing a moment with a stranger and how it affected you in a positive way. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Let's take it to these phones. Go ahead.
The other day, I was at work, and behind my job, we have an alcove that a lot of homeless people will find their way into to just kind of stay out of the sun and the heat. And I just kind of saw him sitting there trying to get some rest and realized that he didn't have anything to drink. So I went back to my job and got him a big cup of ice water and brought it back to him and just kind of sat there and chatted with him a little bit and learned his life story.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really eye-opening. A lot of people have such a quick negative view on, homeless people and that they're drug addicts or this, that, and the other. And it wasn't that with this guy. He just, unfortunately, has been dealt difficult cards, and he's trying to get on his feet, but this is what he has to do in the meantime until that happens.
That's so interesting. I do comedy, and I'm on the road with Carlos Mencia, and he tells a story in his set to where I guess he has a family member that has cerebral palsy, and so he does an impression of it on stage, and when he does it, some people go ooh ah, and he's like, why are you oohing and ahhing? He's like, you didn't ooh and ah when I made Mexican jokes or black jokes or Asian jokes, but when I do this, when you do, he's like, it's because people's cerebral palsy, it doesn't affect like their brain or anything, how they function. They're actually really smart. He's like, so when I do this impression, he's like, my family member loves it because she's like, thank you for including me. Because when they're out on the street, like sometimes the parents will tell their kids like, oh, don't stare at them. And it's like this weird form of like, what's the opposite of inclusion? Exclusion. I should know that word. But you know what I mean? And so same thing for like homeless people, right? Like a lot of the times you see them, you're like, oh, they're going to ask for money. Let me look the other way. You just for whatever reason in your heart decided, yo, let me hook this guy up with some water. It's hot out here. And then you ended up having a conversation. You probably made his day.
I'm hoping so. He was a very nice guy. I see him quite a few times around here, so I told him anytime he wants more water, just come on in. I'll get him water.
Oh, so you messed up there. That's too much.
Yeah,
now he's gonna. I'm kidding.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? It's a little game we like to play. We hit you with a question. You get multiple choice answers, and if you figure out the correct one, then we get you hooked up with a prize, man. We got tickets for everything going down. So if you want to be a winner today, you should stick around and play the game. 10 minutes. Tino Cochino Radio. Are you smarter than Nicasio? We think that Samantha is. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so Nicasio's going to give you a question. He'll give you some multiple choice answers. Just go with whichever one you feel is just the one. I feel like you're going to get this, okay?
Alrighty.
According to Adam Sandler, what was the hardest part of making the movie Happy Gilmore 2? Is it A, keeping it under the $30 million budget, B, the passing of Chubbs Peterson, or C, getting Eminem to star in it?
I'm going to go with B.
Oh,
that was it.
Yes,
that was
right.
it. I mean, congratulations. Yeah, Chubbs was like an iconic character so him not to be in it, it's kind of, next level.
Right.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either. I've heard a bunch of good stuff about it and then some negative stuff, but I feel like it's even good or bad. You have to watch it if you've seen the first one. Have you seen the first one?
No.
Oh, okay. So we've got some catching up to do. Okay.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
There is a controversial parenting style that is leading kids to excel in school, apparently.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
I want to see if Serina, Matt, and Nicasio would partake in this because they're, amazing parents. We'll talk about it next. All right, so there's a controversial parenting style that is leading kids to excel in school. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Serena, what is the controversial parenting style?
It just sounds crazy because it is called authoritative parenting. And I guess in a world of gentle parenting, like this is controversial, but it's basically your kids have rules. They have routines.
Oh my
they have
God.
chores.
Hey, man, that's what life's supposed to be.
Structure.
Yes, but this authoritative parenting that, yes, it shows that kids aged 7 to 11, that's what the study was, that they showed gains in reading, writing, and math. And
Yes.
their academic performance was amazing.
That's how the world works. You need
Yes.
structure. You need rules. That's society. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not this free for all,
Yes.
just hippie land,
So
baby.
I looked up why it's controversial because I was like, it doesn't sound bad to me. And it's saying because it could be demanding, lead to anxiety and stress in children.
I'm tired. Listen, man, we're mental health advocates, and we talk about it all the time because I believe in it. But everybody has anxiety. We've got to stop. This is it's like the Sydney Sweeney thing.
Oh.
No, specifically. I know you like her.
Oh.
But the American Eagle ad that she did for the jeans. I'm not here to talk about the ad specifically. I saw a girl on TikTok going viral because she's like, this is triggering because when I was a kid, I was made fun of for my jeans. And now as an adult, I'm seeing this again and it's causing anxiety. Listen, man,
God.
these companies do not need to tiptoe because Yasmin called you a gorda when you were in your little jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, bro, like we all go through things as kids. These companies can't sit there and
they do.
and just think about everything. Oh my God, what if
Yeah.
there's a trauma for this? My thing is, especially with this ad, sorry guys, I'm on my soapbox now, but
Here we go.
think about it. These people are mad at Sydney Sweeney for just modeling jeans, but they're not mad at the companies that pay these sweatshops and little kids
Like 10 cents an hour?
$6 to make a pair of jeans. You know what I mean? Like, be mad at the actual people that are doing bad things. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to this, Serena, you have a 5-year-old. I'm sure there's some type of rules for him around the house, right?
Yes, he has to go to bed at a certain time, especially now that he's starting school. He gets in trouble if, like, we told him, like, do not do this, and he still does it. But I still have to talk with him, like, look, you're in trouble because I told you not to do this. You still did it. Like, I explained things, but no, he has, yes, there's consequences
What
in our house.
parents don't give their kids rules?
Matt?
We're bad at it.
Oh, see?
But last night, so we tried to do the gentle parenting. I finally realized last night that's all BS. It doesn't work.
Oh, we told you
Because
that.
my kids would not go to bed until I absolutely screamed at them and slammed the door shut. Then they were quiet. They cried themselves to sleep, but they were quiet.
I feel like when your kids act up in school, you don't go at them, you go at the teacher.
No, they're actually good in school. Well behaved in school. Terrible.
And you know
at
why?
home.
Because in school they give rules,
Yeah.
and at home you let them be free, and
I failed.
at least we can admit that. Good job.
Tino Cucino Radio.
There's a bride that's going viral for putting all the overweight people that attended her wedding at one table. It's Tino Cucino Radio. Serena, tell me more.
I just can't even believe this story. But it was the bride's sister. She said that she helped her with, everything, all the big arrangements. And then when she got to the reception, she was looking for her table. And it literally said Weight Watchers on her
my
party.
God.
Yes. And she's like, I thought it was a joke. But then I started looking, checking everybody at the table was overweight.
What was the bride's reasoning? Because that's super messed up.
She told her sister, and her sister told her, well, I just thought people would feel more comfortable around people like them.
True.
Yes,
And plus,
and
you
I
gotta-
guess,
Hold on, don't say true.
and then I
Oh,
guess
no,
the
I'm just saying
sister, obviously she was hurt by this, so she said she just quietly left the reception. She grabbed her gift, but her sister still has yet to apologize.
That's crazy.
I think it's so messed up because these people are probably excited to, spend your special day with you, celebrate you, and then they get there and they're embarrassed.
They're the butt of the joke.
And even if you were doing that, why would you put Weight Watchers on their card?
That's exactly where they messed up.
It's cruel. You
It's
know what I
mean,
mean?
yes.
Like you're being malicious. And they thought about this and they laughed about it and then they printed the cards and then they went through with the whole thing. Like that's ugly person vibes.
Yes, how could you sit there and celebrate your day knowing that you did that to people and then not feel bad about it? It's just crazy to me.
And then I just wonder, how do you move forward? Like, that's your actual sister. That's your blood. You know what I mean? It's not
I'm
like you just
surprised-
cut her off and keep it moving.
I'm surprised it wasn't a bigger thing because it was a sister that said something, and it doesn't say if any of the other guests said anything. But you'd have to imagine, I'd be pissed. I'm like, you just put me at this table, that's rude.
Well, it's like your wedding. Like, you sat me with everyone here in this room. Like, what if
Because
I didn't
you-
want to sit with anybody here? What if I want to sit with your family?
Same, trust me. We told her, why is he here?
Get this guy out
We
of here.
want him at another table, please.
They're all high.
There's a man that's explaining why some women don't cheat on toxic men, but only on nice guys. I want to listen to this, and I want to see if Serena agrees or nah. Next.
She does.
Okay, so there's a woman that is explaining why women won't cheat on toxic men, but they will cheat on nice guys. This falls into the whole nice guys finish last vibe, right?
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
It's Tino Cochino Radio. Let's listen and discuss.
It's simply when he lacks masculinity, they are most likely to cheat. I don't actually see women often cheating on a toxic man. They're actually quite loyal to him. They're more likely to cheat on the man that is too passive, too naive, and too people-pleasing. And the reason for that is because there's something about that man that is so soft, so naive, that makes her lose sexual attraction. Something about the fact that he can't spot red flags, something about the fact that he believes everything, he doesn't question anything, he's afraid to assert his boundaries, makes a woman crave somebody with a bit more masculinity.
So to this woman, masculinity is toxicity. You can't have masculinity without being toxic, correct? That's what it sounds
I was
like.
gonna say, don't even listen to this woman because first off,
This woman has
I
pick me
hate
energy.
topics like this because people that cheat in general, man or woman, I think it's necessarily more with them and not the person that they're actually cheating on. It's an insecurity with them, or maybe the person that they are with, they've tried having the conversations like, look, I need more of this, and they're not getting that, and then they go look somewhere else. I don't think it has anything to do with, oh, I'm with somebody that's too nice, let me just go step out on him. No.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I was at a show one time and the guy literally asked everyone, hey, is there such a thing as too nice of a guy? And girls were like, yeah, sometimes we just need a bad boy. And it's
Every
like,
girl?
No, but what I'm saying is
But
that's not
majority,
every
though.
girl. I'm just saying there are women and men that crave toxicity.
Yeah, we don't
And
want
when
a
they
boring
don't
girl.
get
I
it-
feel like that just means you haven't grown up.
I agree.
No, but just there's no excitement in the relationship. Like I can't have a. I mean, you don't want a guy that's too nice, right? That you can step all over. You don't want to lead. You want him to lead.
Her husband's the nicest.
My
I
husband
know,
is nice.
and we see how she treats him.
Oh, wow.
Stop it.
Hold on.
Stop it.
Let's go to
Stop
Nicasio.
it.
Let's go to Nicasio. You've been with your girl for a long time, and we all know she's sweet. You were just saying you need toxicity. What does she do that's toxic for you that gets you just, ooh, yeah, that's it, baby?
Well, she doesn't do it, right? She doesn't dish it out. I do stuff to where I make her go a little crazy, and that's when I'm like, oh yes,
You
But
push her to
why?
the brink.
yes,
Why?
yes.
You
Like,
like it?
I do it though. Like I leave. Like I drop the points.
Why do that though?
Because like it's just like
You're purposely stressing her out.
He's bored.
It's like it's a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale life to where we're just going through all life and everything's
But
good.
again,
Like,
that's
it
a
could
you
be.
you
thing.
got to create little
It
problems.
sounds like it could be good. You're the reason it's not good.
Well, yes, but it works though. That's the whole point of the story. It works.
Poor Amber, she's just crying at home, and he's like, "It works."
We only see her once a year at the Christmas party. That's when he lets her out of the dungeon, and
She's crying with Serena's husband.
oh my
Stop, my
god,
husband's happy.
if they're together, they're doing more than just crying.
More than crying.
My god.
Shoulder to cry on.
So if you do this 5 minutes a day, it can increase your life by 3 years. I'm willing to bet it's not drinking 3 Red Bulls and a cup of coffee within an hour.
Oh my God, Matt.
I did that.
That's what our
Probably
producer
not.
Matt just did. We'll share with you what it is, and we'll see if we're all doing this or not. I mean, I'm trying to live, at least till 100. All right, so doing this 5 minutes a day could increase your life by 3 years. What is this, Serina?
Just a 5 to 10 minute low intensity run, and it says like a 6 pace, which I never know what that means. When they say
6 pace?
Like a
Yes,
6 level.
I just never get. But if you're like running, how do you know you're going at a 6? But anyway,
That would have to be a treadmill. Like, you can't just, how do you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't just be jogging on the street and you're like, oh, this is about a 6.
I have. But even on like when I was trying to train for a marathon that I didn't make it to, it was like, oh, keep it at this pace. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I mean, yeah, on the treadmill it tells you, like,
Yeah, but Serena thought it
Could
was
your
6
Apple
seconds.
Watch do that? Like pace you or whatever? if
I'm
you're
sure,
running?
yeah.
it's got to
I
be an
don't know.
option.
But
I don't know.
That's really
This makes me excited because I go for a run at least once a day. I got the Meta Ray-Bans.
Oh yeah.
And they got the built-in speakers and stuff, and there's shades, and so they're kind of vibey. Like, it's dope to just put on, like, find a dope playlist, go for a little jog. You don't have to put headphones in your ears, so you don't have to worry about them falling out.
I don't really run, but I do the Stairmaster. Like, that is my thing. I love the Stairmaster. So, I mean, it's still like a cardio, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's better than running.
I think that's what it's all about, right? So basically, if you can do cardio for 5 minutes a day, that's not a lot to ask, man.
I thought it was more than 20 minutes a day or else it's a waste. I thought you have to do at least 20 minutes of cardio a day.
But even that, what's wrong with that? We don't all have 20 minutes we can spare to
But
just
even
better
if
our
you
life.
start at 5, if you just get to 5, then, maybe eventually you'll get to the 20. Like, just start.
Serena said, if you set your bar low enough,
You can just walk right over it.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.